pilots for 9/11 Truth have input the data and recreated all flight traffic for that morning. Let's have a look. Here is a quick reminder of the flight path Flight 175 took on September 11th. We will join the radar data at this point in its flight path. The radar data begins with 3 planes highlighted so that we may track them easier. These 3 planes are Plane X, an unidentified plane from the war games that were taking place on 9/11. United 175 out of Boston. Both of these first 2 planes are flying with their transponders switched off. To the right we can observe United Flight 93 has just taken off out of Newark. The World Trade Center is marked in red on the map. Next we see Flight 93 merge with the 2 other planes, and as they change course, Plane X breaks off from the pack. At 8:59 and again at 9:03, Flight 175 successfully receives 2 separate messages from Akers-Harrisburg Station. Aircraft Communication Addressing and Reporting System is a text message service used by airlines and private flight. Akers provides a data link by maintaining continual contact with whatever ground station is nearest to them. Like your cell phone, Akers is always maintaining and searching for contact with the nearest station. It operates very similar to email. If you send an email to a deleted account, it will bounce back with an error. If an email is received by an active account, it will record as sent. It is the same with Akers. Here is a map of the Akers stations in the northeastern United States. At 8:59, Flight 175 successfully receives an Akers message here, and again here at 9:03. At the same time, the plane headed towards the World Trade Center is located here. There are at least a half a dozen Akers stations located closer to this plane. Now, back to the radar data. Now we can observe Plane X changing course and heading directly towards the World Trade Center, while Flight 175 leads Flight 93 to Cleveland. As they approach, they are rendezvoused by 2 other unidentified War Games planes. At 9:23, Flight 175 successfully receives a 3rd message from Akers, this time out of their station in Pittsburgh. This is 19 minutes after it has allegedly crashed into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. The next message is received from the Pittsburgh station, which is even further west and, more importantly, long after the South Tower has been struck. If a plane is destroyed, it cannot successfully receive an Akers message. The routing of the Akers messages clearly shows Flight 175 was traveling west. And as the data ends, we see Flight 175 heading west near Cleveland. The radar shows a lot of mysterious plane activity with the hijacked aircraft on 9/11. This is the government's own data. The routing of the Akers messages clearly shows Flight 175 was in Pennsylvania when it was supposed to be impacting the South Tower.
What if what you're chasing after isn't worth it? Found a purpose in disaster but no answers on the surface. What if who you're running into has an issue with the person that's emerging from the verdicts that you lived through? The bullets barely missed you, the bullshit hit you like a ton of bricks. Pissed it out, I come to this. Should be grateful you exist instead of liking someone else's pics. You only get what you give, it is what it is.
We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real.
What if what you've always believed in was not considered treason? Is this what we booming writing news with no meaning? Take it or leave it, the way you see it is the end result. Angels and demons in disagreement for the best of both. Are we stupid or intellectual? Are we humans or are we vegetables? Are we born away for death? Are we destined to live? You only get what you give, it is what it is.
We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. Go make something real. Go make something. Go make something.
If the case in question is verified, you're terrified, nowhere to hide. If you were wise, you'd be far more scared of the good guys and the crooks both lie. But one shows us clues and one writes the news. What if being honest wasn't promised? What if what you settled for isn't what you really wanted? What if all we ever wanted was some honesty? Yeah, it is what it is, but maybe not the way it ought to be. Holes were ripped, the truth is leaking through the holes in the ship. You really believe that no one knows what you did? They got drones over cribs, tapping phones of our own citizens. So to think that you're alone would be ridiculous. 100 million witnesses stand and testify against our differences. Yeah, man, we put our lives before our businesses. Or say goodbye to innocence, lose our minds to photoshopped images, victims of our instruments.
We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Go make something real. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe but too well behaved to feel. Never heal with the fakes. Go make something real. We're all sick from disinformation. We all live for twisted sensations. Kids are safe